Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marshall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt Davis.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Davis. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Ted Mcclendon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's
A guy that knows how to pitch. Last year his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
stepping into the box? J.C. Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Eddie Flores.
Now batting, Eddie Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Jack Lamb.
So stepping in, Zach Lamb. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way.
Ball that's upstairs.
That misses 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Tyson Decker, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Lamb leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping into the box, Reed Fortenberry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fortenberry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Marshall is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tristan White.
Now at the plate, Tristan White. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch on its way. Wazalewski is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding into the box, Chris Dotson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
1-1. Here it comes. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And the payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Now at the plate, Teddy Jefferson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jefferson, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Darryl Small, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marshall Gilchrist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
1-0. Here it is.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Hunter White, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Wazalewski has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Now the 2-1.
Now 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mickey Stern.
Stepping in, Mickey Stern. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
All even now, 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Justin Marshall is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Riding in once again, Jeremy Finch.
Jeremy Finch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wazalewski makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, man. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago. With all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games, these guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Keith Patterson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready for another chance? Matt Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side.
The catcher, number 35, Reed Fortenberry.
Digging in, Reed Fortenberry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marshall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The first baseman, number 3. Tristan White.
Striding in, Tristan White. He drew a walk his first time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready now, Benny Royal.
Leading off for Pennsylvania, the center fielder, Benny.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Watch out, 1-1.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Batting 9. The third baseman, James Cousins.
At the plate, James Cousins. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, J.C. Ray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
Hold on, last out.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Eddie Flores, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Zach Lamb.
Digging in now, Zach Lamb will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Second and third, 2 away. Weekly hit towards first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. Stepping in, Chris Dotson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Teddy Jefferson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Ball even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marshall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Darryl Small.
Into the box now, Darryl Small. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Down.
Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Finch, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Has a look. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
To the plate now, Keith Patterson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Patterson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Very high, 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ready once again, Matt Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reed Fortenberry. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
He's set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Lightning are out on top 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyson Decker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Hunter White. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mickey Stern.
So striding in, Mickey Stern. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Adam Ferguson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now in the box, Tristan White. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The first baseman, Tristan White.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ferguson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Chris Dotson just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, designated hitter, Teddy Jefferson.
Digging in to try it again. Teddy Jefferson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery.
No, inside.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's around first, heading for two. And that is off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Stepping in now, Darryl Small. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Two, here it is. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Justin Marshall. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Justin Marshall has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Benny Royal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, James Cousins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Cousins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.C. Ray, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Oklahoma City is on top here, 2-1. So coming to the plate, Marshall Gilchrist. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marshall Gilchrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Two and two. Here now the 2-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Finch, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. One and one.
Outside, 2-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Nope.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So striding forward now, Keith Patterson. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Runners on first with one down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. White into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Matt Davis.
Into the box now, Matt Davis. First delivery to him on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is fouled at the plate. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Flores. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looped over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Zach Lamb.
At the plate, Zach Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dotson. Decker.
At the plate, Tyson Decker. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Hunter White. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, White is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Caden Atwood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Atwood.
Into the box, Mickey Stern, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Not close with.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
1-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jose Munoz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Reed Fortenberry.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
The 2-1 home.
Well, that's down.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The first baseman, number 3.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
In now, Tristan White. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Munoz, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 2-0. Line to the right side. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Standing in now, Dotson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jefferson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Teddy Jefferson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Darryl Small, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to right. Stern is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box, Justin Marshall. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Justin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Bounce to first. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 11, Benny Royal.
Settling in now, Benny Royal. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, James Cousins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dotson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Denver, Rankin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, so digging in now, Marshall Gilchrist.
Marshall Gilchrist.
He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Keith Patterson as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Davis.
Now to the plate, Matt Davis, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 2-0. Up the middle and in for a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
From the belt, the pitch. Reed Fortenberry is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, Tristan White in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3 balls, no strikes. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oklahoma City leads it 3-2. Carlos De La Torre is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
De La Torre.
Leading off the inning, J.C. Rain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. To third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Eddie Flores.
Digging in once again, Eddie Flores. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Zach Lamb. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. No hits to this point. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Ninth inning coming up. Oklahoma City leads this one 3-2. Leonel Diaz enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up now, Chris Dotson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Down the first baseline. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second.
To the plate now, Teddy Jefferson, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that misses. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Darryl Small is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Darryl Small.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Darryl Small. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. So there's ball 4, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Now batting, left fielder, Marshall.
Stepping up to the plate, Marshall Gilchrist, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-1. is taken for strike 2. Runners are at first and third, one away. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeremy Finch. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Lightning lead this one 4-2. DJ Ryan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Tyson Decker, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Hunter White.
Standing in, Hunter White. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 now. Now here's the pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Mickey Stern. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 2-2 offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Justin Marshall, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he's back in standing. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
In now, Benny Royal. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, as the Lightning have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Lightning came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Caden Atwood claims the win out of the pen, his first. DJ Ryan closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs.